Brock is not there. So we've had some kind of drama, and Brock Nolan is not out in heat number 4, leaving Aston Mills and Creed Petroni to battle it out. And obviously I don't know what's happened to Brock. He has won every race so far and has not emerged for heat number 4. So we are missing the number 17 of Brock Nolan, leaving Aston Mills and Creed Petroni to fight this out. So unsure as to what's going on with Brock, but we will just have the 2 karts in heat number 4. We'll wait and see if he comes back for heat number 5, or the final. So this is really the pre-final in the 2022 Great Barrier Reef titles here at the Whitsundays Kart Club. Cadet 9s it is, out on circuit. And only 2 of them have emerged. Brock Nolan, winner of every heat so far, has not come. Alrighty, Petroni's on the inside here. He'll be on the outside at turn 1. Aston Mills will be the pole sitter as he looks over at his opposition, just talking to each other as they got to Patrisi's course. So now they're going to head around Patrisi's course, and just that little kink right and left over that curbing where everybody goes, and slowly does it down past the croc and into the final turn of St. George Kart Centre. And we are ready to go then. 10 laps of racing. Cadet 9s, the first of the heat 4s, pre-finals through St. George Kart Centre. Ready to go green. Watching for the lights to go out. Do we go green? Away we go. We are away in racing, and Petroni tried to get the hole shot, but just couldn't get around the outside. So Aston Mills does get the hole shot and goes to the lead of this race. Mills hits the curb. Petroni stays with him. Through they go through Rev Kart Sports. On now to Whitsundays Karts and Parts, and Millsy getting away. Millsy already hit the afterburners. And into Bendigo Bank he goes. So Petroni has got to chase hard. Creed, though, will get the head down and just do all he can to chase after Aston Mills. Millsy, though, past the croc into St. George Kart Centre, onto Norwell Complex, the main straightaway. Down past the tower they go. Gets his head down. Millsy holding on. And at this present moment in time, you'd say very comfortably, because Creed Petroni won't be going with that kind of a gap at the moment, as he's starting to get away from him even further. So Petroni's got to get the head down and really got to start to wind that thing up. And let's see what he can do as they go through Bendigo Bank and on the Patrisi course. We'll see if he just settles into a rhythm and can just start to speed up slightly. But Millsy still getting away. Millsy, though, still battling the front end of that car. You can see he gets the wiggles on as he goes into some of these corners. Along the Norwell Complex main straightaway he goes. 47.097 to a 47.140. So not out of it yet. Petroni only a tenth off the pace, and that'll be the pace we watch. 47.09, 47.140. In they go to Bendigo Bank. Now they'll head up to Patrisi course, and we'll watch for what the times they do, as Petroni has got to try and bridge that gap. He's got to get down from 1.175. Can he close in on him? Round Patrisi course, past the croc, into St. George Kart Centre. Good line there from Millsy. Heads down Norwell Complex. 47.0 becomes a 46, and a 47.0 to Petroni. So unfortunately the gap goes from 1.1 to 1.3, and Petroni can do nothing about it as Aston Mills starts to wind this kart up. And on lap number 3, he's trying to get it out to a 2.5 through Bendigo. Now they head on to Patrizi course. Back on themselves now then, the big long double apex right-hander, and down the hill past the Croc and into St George Kart Centre. The gap 1.3 previously. Is it growing? Is it shortening? We're about to find out. 46.8 Mills did last time. 46.9 this time. Slow down on 46.9 from Petroni, and he did close the gap. He got it down to 1.2. So Petroni faster on that one. Mills made a mistake. Ashton, though, controlling this race at the moment. The parallel number 11, just controlling that gap and holding it where he needs to. Oh, just threw the back end out. Petroni didn't, so Mills, he just threw the rear end out going into Patrizi course. Not quite comfortable by the looks of it, but was it faster? We're about to find out as he goes through St George Kart Centre, on past the tower now and down the main straightaway of Norwell Complex. Gets the head down. What does he do? 46.8, still quick and quicker than Petroni again. Almost out to 1.5 now. Petroni just can't get to the back of him. There is no slipstream and he's all on his own. And Mills is controlling the race. Mills, Petroni, 1-2 through Bendigo Bank. Unfortunately, Brocky Nolan did not start this race, and why, I am not sure. Hopefully he's all right, but unfortunately Brock is not out there. On we go, down the Norwell Complex main straightaway into Site Fix Solutions. Back towards me they come. Mills, Petroni, 1-2. 47, sorry, 0 that time, but still it's out to 1.7 seconds now. So Ashton Mills looking very comfortable as he comes into Bendigo Bank. Busy on the steering wheel as he goes through there, and smooth on the steering wheel for Petroni, but the speed is just not in the kart. But Creed Petroni very smooth on the steering wheel for Bendigo Bank, and Ashton Mills making several corrections as he goes through, but it's working for him and working to a strong advantage. Down he goes, down Norwell Complex. And Mills back into the 46s with a 46.765. His quickest lap of the race on lap number 7. He's starting to turn the wick up, and he knows it. And that gap is now out to a clear 2 seconds as Millsy is starting to really turn it on. Loving this direction clearly. Through Patrizi course. Now they come past the Croc and down into St George Kart Centre. This will be 8 laps completed. 2 to go from here. The last lap board will be out next time round. Millsy really starting to turn the wick up now and get away from it. The gap has grown to 2.468 seconds through Revcar Sports. Onto Whit Sunday's Karts and Parts. And back towards us they'll come, towards Bendigo Bank then. Double Aplex right sweeper first, and now the left-hand hairpin. Just misses that curb. Petroni does too, and the rear end just sliding slightly on the entry. Again, a tighter line through Patrizi course for Petroni. So that wider line on the entry there for Ashton Mills clearly working well. As Petroni goes tighter. Last lap board is shown, so 1 to go. Cadet 9s are into Site Fix Solutions for the last time. Onto Revcar Sports, one last time. And into Whit Sunday's Karts and Parts. Petroni still chasing. That time round a 47.3 to a 46.9, so 0.4 of a second quicker once more. And I'd say Creed Petroni has backed it off. Just can't stay with the pace of Mills and realises it. And on he continues. Through Patrizi course for the last time and down that hill. And it is Cadet 9s Heat number 4, the pre-final. Give it up. Checkered flag awaits for your winner, Ashton Mills. Second, Creed Petroni.